What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and welcome back to another episode of my Sunday Q&A, which is actually being made on Monday. Shit, even my video that I made last night ended up going live this morning instead of yesterday. Yesterday, I just decided to take a day to myself, hang with the girlfriend, and kind of just recharge my batteries a bit. You know, it's been legitimately longer than 4 years now since I missed a daily upload on YouTube, and sometimes after uploading a video, it's just best to step away for a day, get some fresh fucking air. But that's neither here nor there. What's up is what's under there. And that's the comment section down below. Make sure you leave your questions in the comments because, like always, without your cues, I can't give you a piece of my A. But how about we get to the first one of the week, which came from a lot of people, but I can only show one on screen, so it's gonna be Chibaleko. I hope I said that right because it was fun to say. Chibaleko! He wants to know, amongst many others, how I can confidently say in last week's video that I could turn $1,000 into 10 grand in 90 days. God damn it! That's the thing that I've been trying to tell you guys for the last few years is don't underestimate the value of a skilled laborer in their field. That's honestly like the best piece of advice I can ever impart onto anyone is to learn a skill in life, and not just a skill like being good at video games or, you know, being able to fucking throw a hook shot beer pong from across the fucking way. No, I'm talking about an actual factual trade skill, because most trade skills will always be in demand. That's why they're called trade skills, because you use your skills to trade for either, you know, bartering for items, money. You know, that's how it works. You know, back when I graduated in 2001, if you took a consensus poll of all the students in my class that were going to college, majority of them said that they were going to school for computers. Computers, because computers were the future, and they are. We're in the future now. Computers are here. They're not going anywhere, and there's a whole field open for people that know what they're doing in the computer industry. Show! But the problem is, when you have an oversaturation of candidates in the job pool like you had with my graduating class, everyone going to school for the same fucking thing, you're gonna have a hard time finding a job, since everyone's gonna be graduating at the same time with the same degree, and you're gonna have more experienced, overqualified applicants that are taking entry-level positions. Just because that's how oversaturated the field is, that any type of opening in the industry is gonna get your foot in the door and you can work your way up from there. So if you aren't the best at what you do in your class, you're most likely gonna end up like many others out there that have college degrees that are working in retail jobs like Walmart or Starbucks. There's no shame in working at Walmart or Starbucks. A job is a job, but that's kind of a waste of your given experience of expertise, your field of expertise. You know, you went to school to learn this whole field, and now you can't even apply it to anything because there's no jobs left in that field. And it's a story that's told time and time over again all across the country. But learning a trade skill like how to do electrical work, you know, heating, air conditioning, ventilation, working on cars, real physical manual labor, that shit ain't going nowhere. As long as they're humans, humans are gonna be warm. How do we keep ourselves warm? With heat and air conditioning and ventilation systems. Like I said, that shit ain't going nowhere, and it pays good. It pays real fucking good. Especially since a lot of these jobs can be done without working for anyone else at all. So, to answer your question that you asked me, how do you turn a stack into $10,000? Learn a skill and apply it to life. Now, how do I? Easy. I buy cars that people think are broken, and I fix them, and I sell them for twice as much as I paid, because a blown head gasket only costs $5 in parts to fix. However, the labor involved will run you $1,500 at your local friendly mechanic. But since I'm doing the labor myself, everyone else sees a $500 car with a blown head gasket on Craigslist. To me, I see a $2,000 car with a rebuilt motor. So, the next question comes from Chris Sneed, who's been around for a while and wants to know if I think the next DLC planned for Destiny will be free because of all the silver transactions in the game, or if I think Bungie will still charge for the next DLC upgrade. Chris, this is a good question, because when silver was first introduced, many websites and news outlets first reported that Activision internally designated silver to fund more frequent updates to the game, including DLCs. But since then, Activision has actually gone on record to refute this by saying that the money made from silver will fund the live team updates for monthly events like Sparrow Racing and Crimson Doubles. However, we haven't seen anything outside of Sparrow Racing and Crimson Doubles since, or heard word about any more live events coming in the next few months. So whether or not Activision decided to pull the plug on the live team and put them back to work on more DLCs for Destiny 1 while they're pushing back Destiny 2's release date, that remains to be seen. Like, I can't comment on whether or not either of this has happened, but I can tell you one thing. At this point, I don't really think that Bungie can afford the community's reaction to another paid DLC, but at the same time, I really don't think their budget can afford to not have it be paid DLC either. So the question here really is, will Activision step up and reimburse Bungie for a free DLC in exchange for some favorable publicity within the Destiny community? I have no idea. All I know is if they don't, there's gonna be a lot of angry motherfuckers within the Destiny community. But now, we come to the question that I'm sure all of you guys came here to know, because I don't ever talk about other YouTubers, but when I do, people tend to listen in because it's interesting to hear what other YouTubers think about each other. So, Mr. Saab asks, what's your thoughts on the 11-year-old YouTube sensation, LtCorbis? And here's the deal. At first, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about. Honestly, I thought you were just joking. But I went and I looked it up, and sure enough, there's an 11-year-old kid with a channel that has like 80-some thousand subscribers right now. And he's getting hundreds of thousands of views on his shit, and his channel is relatively new. This kid is skyrocketing, and I was like, what? So I watched a video on his channel where he's firing back at comment trolls who say that he copies another YouTuber because they do similar gameplay content. And I was watching it, and I was like, yo, this kid is fucking legit, man. Like, this little dude is on point with his quality, his editing, like, even his commentary is crisp and cut cleanly. Like, I could pick out a few points where he jump cut But for an 11-year-old to be doing things like jump cutting commentary and inserting jokes, that takes a while for a lot of YouTubers to learn. So I'm saying, don't estimate this dude, man. I was expecting to come across to, a gimmick like we saw a few years back in the COD days. You had dudes like, hey guys, it's Advanced UAV here. Or even you had the parents putting their kids on the mic, like the 5-year-old COD commentator, baby airdrop. But nah, man, I watched this kid's video, and this kid isn't a gimmick or a fad. This kid has some legit, actual, factual skill with his YouTube craft, and he's way ahead of the game with how old he is and the techniques that he's using on his channel. But, I mean, his opinion and topic on the similar gameplay issue, he hit the nail on the fucking head. It was a masterpiece. I couldn't have said this shit better myself, and I'm 33 fucking years old. But yeah, he makes a good point. There are a lot of commenters out there that'll come by and be like, damn it, girl, you're playing the same game that hooba haba da hooba haba played, and now you're copying bibbity boppity boo hoo. And for a kid at 11 to not only hit on all aspects of his commentary, his opinion, his topic, but also to be hitting the quality and doing the things like with the audio and the compression and the cutting of his tracks, this kid's most likely gonna be passing me in subscribers real fucking soon. I'm not even joking about that. Trust me, yo, this kid is the real fucking deal. Please believe that. Please believe that. And finally, Nicolas Cage wants to know how long I've had my hair for. Well, first off, Nick, let me just say, big fan, love your work, although Ghost Rider was kind of shitty. But seriously, my hair has been long now for about 8 years, and it's just down to the middle of my back at the moment. But yeah, it's been long for about 8 years. Recently, I've been on the fence about actually cutting it off, but I'm scared. I'm scared because at 33 years old, there's a real possibility that if I cut my hair off now, it might not grow this long ever again. Now, I have a real irrational fear in life over not just going bald, but even any hint of a receding hairline at all. It's just, I can't fucking deal with that, man. I've had long hair most of my life. I started growing my hair out when I was like 10, 11 years old. I mean, I had a little bit longer hair when I was younger than that, but my mom would never let me get it past my shoulders, so it kind of looked like I was just running around with a fucking mullet. Nobody wants to run around with a fucking mullet. Even in the 80s, nobody wanted a mullet. A mullet was what happened when you let people cut your hair because you couldn't fucking afford a goddamn haircut. Yeah, I actually started growing it when I was like around 10 or 11 because I told my mom, I was like, yeah, you can't fucking tell me what to do. I ain't gonna let you hold me down and cut my hair. Fuck that shit. But yeah, I had it long for most of my teenage years, and I finally cut my hair right before I moved to California when I was in my early 20s, and I kept it short the entire time that I was in California. Even got one of the worst haircuts of my life in California. It was so bad that I actually had to tell them to shave my head bald. That was like the worst fucking couple weeks of my life, man. I had a fucking Uncle Fester head. It was so bad. I literally cried myself to sleep that night, rubbing my head. I was like, oh, I got a Fester head. The motherfucker domed me out. He fucking domed me out. But yeah, my hair was short the entire time that I was in California. When I moved back to Jersey, I just grew it back out again. So, I mean, if you count from birth to 10, right? That's 10 years plus my 5 years in Cali. That's 15 out of 33 years that I've had short hair. which is actually legitimately that I've had long hair most of my life, mathematically. So even though I love my hair, lately I find it just gets in the way so often. I wake up and my hair is just all over the place if I don't have it tied back or put inside of a do-rag. I gotta fucking brush out the knots, and then I'm in the shower and I'm big glob of shampoo, and it takes forever to wash it. And then you're at the gym, and when I'm swimming, it's in the way. Or, when I'm playing games and my headset and the fucking fan is blowing my hair around and it gets tangled around the ear cups. Or when I'm driving and my hair is getting sucked out of the fucking sunroof. It's just, it's a pain in the ass. And I really, really, really has been thinking about cutting it lately, but I can't bring myself to chop it off again, because I'm not sure if that's going to be the last time in my life I'll ever be able to have long hair again, and that makes me sad. Makes me sad as fuck. So, my name is Jay. What did I have to kill? I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers to watch my motherfucking videos. Don't forget to leave your question in the comment section of this video. And please, this video only. Don't go and leave the question on another video. Tweet it to me or whatever. I love when you guys comment and tweet at me all day long, but to make shit easier for the Q&A, please just leave the Q&A questions to the Q&A so we don't clog up on traffic everywhere else. And that way I can actually reply to you guys on the Twitters and all your other comments on the other videos that content pertains to the video at hand. And I can find your questions each week in one consolidated area on the question and answer video. Make things easy on me, please. That's all I ask. So, my name's Jay. What did I have to kill? Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.